All right, Nuke Rockwell, trading heavy. That's where you're at. While people join here, I just wanted to give some crypto narratives really quick. What's coming up? A little alpha for you on my YouTube channel. The Theta Mainnet 4.0 launch is December 1st. If you did not know, you know about DCG. One thing you might not know, Binance is raising funds to buy distressed assets. To see a bid on vulnerable platform tokens, look at VGX and REN might actually pump here. So look for that. If we do have the GPT Trust dissolution, ETC, ZEN, ZEC, LPR, Litecoin, BCH, and Mana are going to get hit, guys. So watch for that. Link staking is December 6th. Ape staking goes live on December 5th. So those are very, very good alphas that you're going to want to know. We're seeing today Trust Wallet TRT coins are pumping hard. Believe they're up. Let me look right here. Trust is up 3.5% today on a down day. We are at session lows in the market right now. The S&P's fallen 1.66. Nasdaq's down 200, and the Dow's down 500. All about 1.5%. Going back to that a little bit more, GMX potential Polygon partnership after a foreign proposal by a Polygon team member on the Discord. That looks like it's in. That's probably going to go through. We'll see. Look for decentralized wallets to pump. Like I said, TWT, SFP, not SBF, SFP, and C19. They are an alternative to MetaMask after MetaMask is now tracking your IPs. You can go online on Twitter specifically, and you need to learn how to, instead of using Infura, you can use other ones. I use Alchemy. You can go to my Twitter handle. It's at Trading Heavy, and I think that back a few days ago, I believe I retweeted that. So Aave, if you did not know, the GHO stablecoin is expected to launch soon. It will also be deployed on StarkNet in 2023. Looking here at a few more things. Chili's, we may have already seen the pump, but the chain 2.0 and EVM compatible BSC fork chain with CHZ is upcoming. It's going to launch in December. You know about ZK rollups. They're going to launch along with Starkware on the Mina, LRC, and Matic. Let me see what else on here that I like to see. LRC, that's Loop Ring. Protocol fees are going to stakers now, by the way. XRP potential lawsuit news is upcoming in December. We know that. XLM historically lags behind it. Worth putting it's at FILAN law on the notifications so you know about XRP and XLM. I think that's all I've got as far as the alpha on crypto. If you would like me to do some TA for crypto, I'm all for it right now. Let me go back to my trading view. Bitcoin's holding steady. It's actually come up. It dumped pre-market this morning, and then bam, we're holding steady. We actually pumped almost back up to where we were on the 1 hour candle. Went as low as 16,000. Last night we were about 16.5. We're at 16.2 right now. So if you'd like me to do some live TA, let me know. A little technical analysis. We just talked about the markets. We are seeing red today. BlockFi has filed for bankruptcy for chapter 11, I believe. So now we've got BlockFi, FTX, Alameda Research, Enron, Lemon Brothers. We got some big boys that have filed bankruptcy in the last 20 years. So there you have SPY is down today. What are we looking at when it comes to crypto? Going to go the way. Let me look. Let me see what we're doing here. Is crypto going to be the way? Yeah. So look. This is not this is not a crypto winter. Okay, this is a macro winter, right? Crypto's taking some hits, taking some punches, continues to take body blows, but here we are still at 16,000, right? I didn't think it would go below 17, but here we are at 16 too. My point is though, we're still here and it's a macro winter. This is not just crypto, so understand that, right? And so those are the things that we're dealing with. What's causing the markets down today is China. Right? Is China going to go back into heavy lockdowns, which the markets tell me it probably is, right? But if you get on Twitter, I don't know if Xi Jinping is going to do that. I don't know if he is really going to go against all these people after 3 months of lockdowns. So here we go. All right. BlockFi filed for bankruptcy. Yeah. So they filed. If you are a creditor, be on the lookout. I think that you can go to the BlockFi website and probably sign up for updates. That's what you want to do. If you were with BlockFi, certainly with Celsius, but I think that the Celsius has already closed. So there we go. What is macro winter? Macro winter. Okay, the difference is that macro, right, is all of the markets, not just crypto. So if you recall, we pumped last year, right? But all of macro pumped as well. But the markets were down, 2018? Sorry, the crypto market was down 2018, but the macro markets were actually up. The stock markets were actually going up while the crypto markets were going down. That's a true crypto winter. Could you call it a crypto winter too? But yes, but it's caused by the macro look, if you would. All right. Glad you guys are joining up. Let me see stocks, crypto. What TA do you want? I got the Trading View up. I got the FinViz up, looking good here. Aqua. All right, is that crypto? I got Aqua is Avoca Water. So, and this is actually a really good chart. I think you stay long here. Watch your downside at 40, 41-ish. You're at 42, 43-ish right now. I'd stay long here. I don't know much about the stock, but I could tell you where I'd go real long at 45, 40-ish is where I'd go real long. Relative strength's good. It's been going up since mid-October. Let me look at the, it's got no short interest to speak of. Target price for the end of the year is 46, so you've got some run up. So what you're going to see here is you have a trend line, an upward trend line. You need to, once it defeats 45.40, you will run into resistance at about 46, and then, but I'd stay long there, and then all-time high seems to be about 47.48. So congratulations there if you're in that stock. Never heard of the stock, but it's a good stock. $5.3 billion micro cap. Nice. Algorand, would I buy? I've heard some rumblings. What is Algo doing today? It's a lot. Oh, if I could spell. I've heard rumblings. I know that aren't they having a conference very soon? So typically things pump except for Bitcoin. Seems when there's a Bitcoin conference, things seem to go downhill. Algorand, where are we at today? We're down today, bad. Wow. So it went from 224 to 22, which is a big. Actually, it's a fairly big move, but it's been moving all over the place. All right. So when do I get long here? Boy, it's in bad shape right now, as a lot of cryptos are. If I'm getting long in this, again, I want to see the relative strength. You're not going to like what I'm about to say. I like it above 43. It gets to 43, it'll easily run to 60, about 68, 69. That is where I get long at 43. Today we are at 23. We're going the wrong way, folks. Look, crypto and stocks both have to stop going down before they can go up, right? So I just because it's got a daily rally here because it went down to 22.8 and now you're up to 23.5. Okay, you could have bought that dip and made a little money here. But from a long-term perspective, for me, 43 is where I get long on Algorand. Your thoughts on the railroad strike on December 9th? I think it's going to be very, very bad. Again, market might be pricing that into today as well. I think it could be. We've got about 10 days. So my dad's on the rail and the rail car side. So he's got some guys, some friends in that. And let's just say it's not going to be pretty for Christmas if they strike. So let's hope that. Not a big fan of Biden's. I don't know who is, but I do hope he does well here, and I hope that he can avert the strike. All right, TQQQ. So you are. Let's see. You are. You're long here, huh? So. Again, relative strength-wise, if I'm being honest with you and myself, it's at 21.17 right now. I cannot get long in this until 23.5, 20. Let's call it 24. It's just going sideways right now. 24. Look for a price target at that point at about 24 to about 26 would be my next price target on that if you're trading. TQQQTA, Joe the Trader. Dude's the GOAT. Thank you very much. The strike won't happen. I hope you're right. I really do. I hope it's averted. Next, TA. Let's do the little next. I had a friend that used to work for Next Decade. All right. Here we go. All right. So where you want to bail is at 432. That's where I would bail. So 430-ish, you got to bail. You probably go short there at that point. Where you're at now, it's a long road ahead. You've got overhead supply. You're at about 544 right now. If you where would I even get long at this? I mean, if it busts, here's a good line right here. Well, hang on. If you go below 520, I'd probably jump out then for sure. But you've got so much overhead supply. Gosh, dog, man, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. I can't get long in this for you until 730-ish. 730-ish, because you've got to work through the 200-day, you've got to work through an upper trend line, you've got to work through the 50-day, and then finally you've got to work through the 20-day. Now those all sit about that 630-ish, right? So again, it's not a stock that I'd be in right now, but about 730-ish, that's where you can probably get long there and ride it. But for right now, it's got to stop going down. It looks like it may have stabilized a little bit, but let me see some follow through. And again, the 200-day is sitting at the 592. You're at 544 right now. There you go. That's next TA. Loving it. One of the stocks I'm worried about made some money. Nice, good TA on the leveraged ETFs. All right, so yeah. Well, I mean, they asked for it, right? So if you just want me to go QQQ, then just really quick, we'll go QQQ. It's not leveraged, so there you go. SQQQ. I mean, you can still do TA there. I don't like to get long on QQQ until. All right. Well, you're at 282. You've got support of the 20-day at 278. If you go below that, watch yourself, because you'll probably have some more support at 276, and that is the 50-day. Where I would probably get long is above 291, 292. That's probably where I get. Well, you know what? I take that back. 295 with the price target of 304. 295 to 304 on QQQ. There you go. Connor, what's up, brother? Give me. It's at 931. Where do you get long in CCL? It's going to be 1110, 11-ish. Let's just say that. At that point, you've got a price target of about 1275. That will be where the 200-day comes into play on the CCL. What's up, C Stalls? Good to see you, brother. We ain't long in this market till I understand. And we're about to go close right now, so we're going to finish up the close at we're almost at session lows. It looks like we've got to bounce off the bottom here, but what is that, Fang? I'll do okay, Fang. thing. I'm guessing not all five stocks, but you want the oil and gas. Overhead supplies coming into play. You've got to watch the crude markets for this one. It looks like the crude. You are finding support right now at the 50-day, which is at 143, which is where it sits right now. 140 is where I jump out. That is that's where I start to short. You could probably, I wouldn't short here, but 140 I'd definitely short. If you go long, you could probably go to 156, but again, it's going to be a macro, really a macro crude. What is crude doing, right? So again, jump out at 140. If you go long here, where would I get long? Gosh, I guess you can stay long above 140, but if I'm being honest with you, I'd like to see about 156, 157, and that's above the 20-day. That's probably where I jump back in. I just see there's so much overhead supply. Relative strengths drop below 50. You're at 39 right now. I just don't see it. I do have a target. So there's a end of year target price of 183. I don't see it hitting that. There was a downgrade as of yesterday to 143, and that's why you're seeing it at 143 right now. So there you go. The downgrade was by Bank of America. Went from neutral to underperform. So there you go. That's FANG. Looking at Norwegian NLCH. Let's do it. That is going to be on. Let me do it on TradingView. NLCH. I'm not getting that one. It's the Norwegian stocks, right? Yeah, I'm not getting that one. It's not pulling up. NLCH, but torn. Most people that were traded in inflationary bear. Yeah, so that's why a lot of people don't know how macro affects, right? So that's a good point, Connor. How you been? Been a while since we've been on. I know C-Stalls. I try to do this like twice, three times a week. But do you remember when we used to do every day? What was that? About 6 to 8 months ago. Every day we were just clocking it, man. It was so much fun. What's up? What's up, Joe? Thank you, brother. SQQQ. Are you really gonna maybe do SQQQ? I'll do it. Again, it's pointless. Like Connor said, so you are hitting on the 200-day right now. It's at 46.83 at 47. Let me see what else I'm seeing here. You can go from 47 to 50, but again, shorting and doing TA on levered ETFs is probably not the best thing. But anyway, but they do seem to bump up against the 20, the 50, and the 200 typically, and that does have the resistance and the support typically, right? But again, the TA's all over the place. It has to do with macro. SPY is a good one. We had puts on today, so we made a little bit of money, not a lot. We jumped out, so we are hitting up against. So we're at 396. I had downside at 391 on the daily. We did not see that. There is some at 395. You might see some resistance there, but we're at 396. 395 support. Here, the 200 days coming into play at 403. So if we were to recover tomorrow, understand the price target is going to be 403. Will probably be your daily resistance. Where would I might get long, like real long at 410, 411ish on the SPY. That would be clear before Theta's mainnet launch 4.0 is on December 1st. So I understand that. Binance is raising funds to save Voyager. So watch the VGX token pump. Also the REN token. Just trust me on that one. If Grayscale if Genesis happens to go down and it affects Grayscale, it probably will. ETC, ZEN, ZEC, which is Zcash, LPR, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Mana will all be affected adversely. So watch out for that. Chainlink staking goes live December 6th. So big there. And Ape staking goes live on December 5th. So there's you some alpha. I've got more if you want to talk about some DEX tokens that are expected to launch on Arbitrum in December, GMX, DYDX, and GNS. So there you go. Appreciate it, guys. Please give me a follow, and I'm happy to come on here more often. What else are we looking at here? Sushi. No, I don't like that one. Loop Ring is about to get all of the protocol fees are about to go into staking, so I understand that. And if you're a big fan of Cardano ADA, the first algorithmic stablecoin for that chain is rumored to launch in January. So you're probably going to see ADA kind of grind up, if you would. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys being here. Yep, SPY we did. Long term nothing. All right. Very, very good. Let me look what else is going on in the market today. Tesla was even on the day. We are now, we just closed. Million of crypto. All right. BlockFi sold $239 million of crypto before it filed bankruptcy. I'm not sure what that means just yet. What else went? Apple was down today, and that's really the big reason behind the S&P, the ES or SPY, because of the lockdowns that could extend out, and you had 20,000 workers quit Foxconn. So you're looking at Apple right now could be looking at a 30% production hit, literally this quarter, maybe Q1 of next year, but I think that's probably going to affect Q1. So there you go, a little SoFi. What would it be without a SoFi TA every day? All right, we are all right. So you gotta stay short below 496. Let's call it $5. You gotta stay short here. There's too much the overhead supply is way too much. Let's just say that you did get above 5. You've got the 50-day at 520. You've got so much overhead supply. You've got TA that will get you about 540. And where would I clear it at? So you might can clear at 6. Price target at 650. But then you get the 200-day at 683. Here's where I get long. You're not going to like it. $8. So we get a 50% move. So not liking that. IWM, love it. Little the small guys, little Russell ETF. So the 20-day is acting as your support right now. You're at 181. Where would I try to get long at? It's pretty simple. 191. We were there on, what date was that? November 15th. We were just there. So it does have to break through. So the support was the 20-day. The resistance was the 200-day, and that's what we just bounced off of and bounced down. So the resistance is at that 185 mark, but for me, I can't get long until about 190. 190, it's just going sideways. Been going sideways really since November 9th, right? Yeah, long it at 190, and just know you're going to a target of 192. But once you get past that, 200 is in sight on SoFi, or sorry, on IWM. So I like the Russell in this high interest rate environment. The Russell, it's been starting to perform. That's not what I expected. But you shorted? Okay, so on the short here, so tomorrow we'll see if it plays out. But you've got. So the support was at 182, the 20 days at 181. That's exactly where we're at. Where would I jump out at? I think this thing, it could go down to about 177. So there you go. I saw heavy buying last week, and shorted. Good plan. Good trade strat. Did you seriously? What's up, Kev? You seriously paint around your baseball? Did I paint around? No, that's not paint. That is the wall or the wallpaper coming off. let's just call it 12 bucks, 11.80-ish, right? But 12 bucks is where I think you could probably get long. You've got a little bit of an overhead supply up until that. It's at 9.83, but that implies about a 10 to 15% move here. So watch yourself. Let me look at the short interest. 75 million short. The short float's only 5.9, so it's not that bad. It's got a 6% short interest, so it's not that bad. Walmart, you know what? I like Walmart's strategy. They are going up. So if you guys did not read, Walmart is actually taking on Amazon. They're doing better in the groceries, and their electronics look like they're cheaper than what Amazon is offering. They're in literally a price war right now, and you gotta like it. And you look at this Walmart chart, and you go, they have to be winning, guys. You got to stay long here. Literally, the last session that it was really, really red was back on November 14th. It's been green every day. You stay long here. You long this thing. Where you might jump out is 143. You're at 153 now. And if it goes above 160, bet it all, baby. That's just me. Again, not financial advice, just what I would do. So Walmart's good, bro. Kev, you're awesome, brother. Good to see you again, man. SRTY, let's go. Pro shares, pro short. Oh, you're shorting the Russell. Yeah, yeah, it's probably a smart move. You're literally right now. It's moved up today. You're hitting the 20-day, but again, on these leveraged ETFs, the TA is really not a player. Although on this one, it looks like the 20-day is in play. And you're sitting on the 20-day right now. Just know that you got a lower upper trend line you've got to get through at 50-30-ish. So you will bump into that again. I'm not real big on TA on levered ETFs. Just so you know. All right, Snap we just did. DNA. How is DNA today? A little Ginkgo Bioworks. We used to do them a lot. All right, biotech. All right, so this I'd be shorting the crap out of this, right? You can't get long in this until really 230-ish. You're at 184. It is just falling into the depths of hell. Let me look at the short interest on this. Short interest about 16%, not huge, but it gets above 1920. Watch yourself here. So there's a lot of people shorting. And insiders have been selling, so watch your stuff. That's probably, and man, you've got a lot. So this thing has been red every day since November 11th. It's been red every day, and you've got so much overhead supply. Not a stock I'd be trading. If I'm trading this, I'm shorting it, right? Even above the 230, your price target next is 240, and then maybe 260 if you're long there. I would be shorting. So there you go. Appreciate it. ERX, it is. What is ERX? I don't remember this. All right, so again, ETFs. Got a double top. You might spend again, I'm not big on the ETFs. I'd probably stay long here. I stay long above 662. You're at 69. If it goes above 77, go long. But again, those are levered ETFs. TA is not a big player there. So just letting you know. SoFi we just did, but I'll do it one more time just because the masses want it. Again, you want to short here at SoFi until it gets above $5. I would not be playing with this unless I'm shorting, right? Above 5, then your target's at 520, 530-ish. And even then, man, that's tough sledding. I'd really like to see it and above. Where's the one? Really above. I mean, you could say 6 to 650. You might get a little bump there, but at 650 to about 6,992, 7 that'll actually come down. So 6 to 650 is a play right now if you're going long, but for me, I'm short unless it's above $5, and even then, it's not a huge play. It's just been going sideways, and then it just lost its shit, right? That's what happened. TQQ, could it go lower? Absolutely, it can go. KR, what is up with KR today? Little Kroger should be doing pretty good. Yes, I like it here. So you are about, so the 200 days coming into play at 49. You're at 48.8 right now, so watch yourself there. I think you could, I would stay long here. You are going to get a bump at the 49.50-ish right when it hits that 200 day. If it breaks that, look for a price target of 52 and above 52. Go long, baby. It's going to be a nice run for you. 52 goes about 54, and then I just think it runs at that point because all that supply is going to be past June then, and most of those investors are probably gone. That's Kroger. CEI will go. Well, Cambridge Energy, God, just keeps going down, man. Short it. It's all you can do here is short. I can't even tell you. Where would I get long here? All right, you're not going to like this at all. So at 46 cents, I go long. It's at 10 cents. That's a 400% move. Just short it. Keep shorting. The funny thing is, there's not a big short float on this thing. It's at 5%. I don't know why. And it used to pump a lot. It hasn't pumped in what? August and June. That's just a bad company. I don't know what they're doing wrong there. The market cap is only $82 million now. So, what am I trading? We did SPY puts today, ES puts, S&P puts. That's really I'm doing macro right now. That's all I'm doing. I will say this. Yes, yeah, I'm doing the SPY options. For options, I do use Robinhood just to let you know. So anyway, really quick sponsor, real quick. If you've not heard about the 7702 plan, that's a tax code 7702. It's by southweststrata.com. So swstrata.com. The 7702 plan is an IUL, an Index Universal Life. So yes, is it life insurance? Yes, but the death benefit is the byproduct. The account grows tax free. You have 100% downside protection from market crashes. You get market growth returns. If you get in a lawsuit, guess what they can't take? They can't take your life insurance. So even if you file bankruptcy, so look into the 7702 plan. That's at swstrata.com. It is in my bio there. Click on that if you're looking for 100% protection from market crashes, and if you're looking for some bankruptcy protection too, because you never know when you're going to need it. Believe me. Yeah. It's like a Roth IRA on steroids. A lot of high net worth, wealthy individuals use the loophole. So instead of the max you can stuff into a Roth IRA. Again, I'm no expert, but the max you can stuff into a Roth IRA per year is about $7,200, I believe now. With the IUL plan, you can stuff $100,000 the first year if you wanted to. You could stuff $250,000 the first year. In fact, my friend, he had an attorney six months ago stuffed $200,000 a year for the next 5 years. So, and that will grow. It'll do a very hockey stick type growth. All right. Getting back to stocks, what else we got? Any crypto out there that we want to talk about today? Let me look at the movers today. Bitcoin is off its lows. Ethereum's off its lows. BNB has jumped for the week. We're up 15% for the week. Dogecoin up 30% for the week. Congratulations to my Doge boys out there. Doge was a good play for me last year. What else we seeing good? Litecoin. All right, so here's some alpha for you. If Litecoin's going up, it usually leads the market. I don't know why, but the last 3 bull markets in crypto, look at what coin moved first, and you'll see it's LTC, Litecoin. Crazy. Again, Bitcoin used to be the gold, and Litecoin used to be its silver. Clearly, that's been pushed to the side, but Litecoin, the last 3 bull markets has always led. So I don't know if it's a bottom signal or not, but to me, it's at least a small part. So, and Litecoin's up 21% for the week. So we're at 73. This This thing was in the low 60s, literally just 4 days ago. So what else is chain link of 25%? That's because the staking is coming online. If you did not know that. Let me see what else is doing. And then ApeCoin is up to $4. So it's up 33%. Again, staking is about to go live there. So that's why I was talking about at the very start of this live, I put in the alpha. I talked about the ApeCoin. I talked about the Ape, the Litecoin, the Link. A lot of these are pumping. There's a reason why, right? Because you've got to know why. So there you go, guys. I appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, swstrata.com, or just drop me a follow, drop me a message. But I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. One last one. I will do Verb, and then we're done for the day. And all right. So Verb, man, you give me, all right. So I'd be shorting here, but if I'm you, it's at 15. It's got to have literally a 200% move above 31. It's the only way I get long here. I'm short. There's too much overhead supply. That's it. Verb. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you being here. Give me a follow and a like, or just a follow, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Be well.